quick question. What's
A
QPR?
QPR.
Oh, right. I think we didn't actually explain that. So
Yeah.
me and Myka are in a QPR, which stands for queer-platonic relationship. Me and Myka are dating, but we're not dating like normal people.
We're like special.
Yeah, no, like, because usually when you date somebody, there's like expectations, right? There's the societal expectations of dating somebody, right? You will share a room, you will get married, you'll make out or kiss or whatever, and sex is usually one of those, but in more recent years, people aren't really expecting sex out of a relationship as much, especially if there's an asexual. But, like, those are things you expect out of a relationship, a romantic relationship. With a QPR, it's like you're dating somebody, but you don't have any of those expectations. So, being in a QPR, you could do any of those things if you wanted to, but you have to set those boundaries first. It's not expected. So, like we could do like cuddles, but I'm not gonna make out with Myka, but I would cuddle
Yeah.
with him. So it's like we set our own boundaries, and there's no expectations in the same way that a romantic, you would have those expectations. That like,
Yeah.
if you're weird if you don't do that. Yeah. Yep.
For me and like my experience with it, it's sort of like it's not quite a romantic relationship, but it's also not like a completely platonic one too either. Like it really just blurs the line between what is platonic, what is romantic, and it simply is just the best connection between two people, in my opinion.
I agree. Like, because when I do things, that's why I ask when I'm in any relationship. That's a good, like, just to have boundaries with people. That's good for, like, friendships, too, right? There should just be boundaries in every relationship, but QPRs are different in where there's nothing expected. When you're friends, you're expected to, not to do specific things. Obviously, some people are more, like, touchy than others. Some friends cuddle, some friends hold hands, right? But most friends don't want to live in the same house and want to do everything all the time and grow up and grow old together, so it's like, it's a little different. So it's just, and you just get to choose your boundaries. You get to choose what you want. And some people like the expectations, and it's exciting. Oh my gosh, when is he gonna kiss me? Like, that's exciting, and I will I will agree with that. But it's also nice having the comfort of, I know exactly how this other person wants to interact with me, which is really easy when it comes to Myka because we've been friends for 8 years.
We share the same brain. Like, we've grown up together, legit. So, like, we've just molded each other our entire
I was
lives.
about to say that. I was gonna say we've shaped each other, like, who we've become.
Truly. I would not be the same person without Daples.
Yeah. I'm in the same situation. It's like, I don't know. It's really cool. I guess I prefer a more romantic relationship over QPR if I'm going to be in a relationship. And most people do. A lot of people like that exciting, like, ooh, when are we gonna do the thing that people do, and they get to they get to figure out what they want to do, but, society goes, oh yeah, like, they're dating, regular dating, romantic dating. But
yeah. There's a lot of different types of relationships two people can have between each other and more people. And honestly, when it really comes down to, like, what if it's like romantic or a QPR is just the label that you want to give it at the end of the day. You don't have to give your relationship a label, like, at all. Like, labels are just for other people and, like, for each other, So it's like, whatever you want to be having or doing, you can do that.
Yeah.
And, like, don't worry about it being, like, first relationships and whatever, because it's like, it's such a weird time. Like, I guess I've never had, like, a proper romantic relationship before, because I've never had, like, a real in-person boyfriend before. I've tried dating, like, online, but it never really worked out. So, Thought you romantic, want to hold your hand and cuddle with you. Me too. Same. Which is very sad, because I don't do that with anyone. No, I cuddle and, like, hold hands and stuff with, like, my friends, and we're just friends. We're not even, like, a QPR or anything.
Yeah. Just some people find the distinction important.
Yeah. You just chroma keyed me. It was a big day. Oh no.
Where? How do I make your shirt red? Oh. No, I don't want to do it like that.
Well, I wish you luck with that, Wally. That's rough. This is why communication is so important. Like, literally, if you have a question about anything or just need clarification, just ask it. Because if you don't ask it, you never know what's going to happen. And if he doesn't like that you're asking questions, then clearly he does not care about you like you care about him.
I did.
Oh my god. What the fuck? You know what? Yeah, that's...
Yeah, relationship stuff could be complicated.
It can.
But I'm lucky enough to have figured that out.
I'm still figuring it out, like how I handle like romantic relationships and if I even experience romantic attraction and whatever. And it's a journey. It really is.
Self-discovery is cool, though.
It is cool.
Relationships are complex. That is true.
They are. They really are.
After a while, like...
It gets easier.
Yeah, after a while, like, you get to know somebody, so you sort of just, like... It becomes smooth. It's smoother. Right now, all I know is bisexual.
That's totally fair.
Good on you.
I'm just a little gay man with a little arrow heart, I think. It fits right now. Jesus. Staples, tell us all your labels right now.
My biggest one is bigender because, like, when somebody asks me, like, that's important, you know? And I am also under the trans umbrella because transing the gender. I'm also under the non-binary umbrella because bigender is non-binary. I am asexual, but sex indifferent. So I don't have sexual attraction, but it's fun. I am bi, like, in general. I'm not gonna say bi romantic strictly because I'm bi, like, in a platonic and romantic way. And yeah, I have gray romantic, but I don't use it the same way most people use gray romantic. Most people use gray romantic as, like, I only get romantic attraction, like, once a year. Oh my gosh, you know? But I use gray romantic as I don't see romantic attraction and other attractions as, something substantially different enough to, care about the difference. So I just go by bi. My biggest label's bi and trans. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got all of those.
Yeah. The labels I'm currently rocking are gay, or I guess homosexual, and then aromantic. Except I literally don't know anymore about anything. I'm honestly just kind of vibing, and if I'm attracted to someone, I am simply attracted to them. You know?
Slay.
And then gender.
The same scenario. You're just vibing.
I'm just vibing it. I don't care about gender or sexuality or labels. Like, I literally only have labels because it's just easier to have them than to not have them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm currently exploring, like, a gender identity and, like, open to trying poly. It's, I mean, I wouldn't know because I'm not, like, in a polyamorous relationship, I guess. Well, no, I am.
It's
with Staples
I've
and
asked,
Steve, but I only have one partner.
I've asked multiple people what they think my situation is, if they'd consider it polyamory or not. But and some people say yes, some people say no, because some people are like, no, it has to be multiple romantic partners, then it's polyamory.
But me and Staples are more than just romantic partners or, like, platonic partners, so it's like we're
so
kind of a weird.
Yeah, Myka's just my guy.
Staples is just my boyfriend.
Yeah, like
in any context.
Yeah. So it works out.
Yeah.
But some people would consider it polyamorous and some people wouldn't. I call it Schrodinger's polyamory.
It's really funny.
So, and I've asked other poly people what they think, and everybody just goes, huh, I don't know. Like, they're like, everybody gets perplexed when I explain my situation.
Truly, it is just whatever we want it to be.
Yeah.
I think it's better to say that we're polyamorous because A, it's easier to explain, and B, it's representation. Because, like, how many poly couples do you see that has a boyfriend and a QPR? Like a /R boyfriend?
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm in a really cool situation.
Yeah.
Cause like you don't even have to cause anybody could have any sort of relationship, right? You don't have to be aromantic to have a QPR, and you don't have to have romantic attraction to have a romantic interest.
Yeah.
It's just what you want to have. Like same thing with like sexual things. Like you can be asexual and do sex stuff. You can be aromantic and do romance stuff. You can be romantic and do aromantic stuff, being QPR stuff. So it's just like whatever. People just need to be chill and stop assuming things about people.
Exactly. And that's how I am. I'm just chilling.
Online dating's not something you're interested in. That's valid. Because like a lot of people
totally
need
fair.
to be like close to each other. Before Spee like came up here and like I got to experience doing physical stuff with somebody, I was chilling because I never had that experience before, so like life was just whatever. But now if we were to be long distance again, it would be a lot harder now that I've experienced that kind of stuff. Cause then I would like miss it, you know, I'd want to do it again. So being like, if I had to be long distance with Spee again now, it would be a lot harder than it was before since we've already done that stuff.
Meanwhile, me and you been long distance 8 years.
8 years.
Go.
8
What's
years.
another year? Going strong.
8 year streak.
8-year streak. Let's go. Never seeing each other.
Yeah, I love telling people that it's like, oh yeah, you know, I call you my best friend often, and so I have to go like, oh yeah, my best friend of 8 years who I've never met in person.
My wife, who I've never met in person.
That's even better.
My estranged wife overseas.
Yeah. Going from cuddling with my not boyfriend anymore to being testing only, it sucked. Oh yeah.
I get that. I totally get that. Like, I miss the physical so much. You should come to Sooner or York. Yes. Yes, I should.
Come to Sooner or York.
Yeah, I got what you mean. I would love to. I just can't right now. I'm so busy with like work and everything.
Yeah, Myka's got a job.
I know, at work.
SMH.
My phone broke. I totally get that though, because it's like my main love language is physical touch. Like if I have the option to just touch someone all day, I will. Even if it's not even like a super romantic touch, like literally just putting my arm on their leg. Like that's all I need.
I get that. Literally.
Just like knowing.